So as I'm watching this video, I kind of relieve the pain. Because it was 1998, and see, now that I recall about it, I can feel the pain because it was a very difficult time of my life. Have the courage, step up, be unstoppable. You know you got it. You just got to believe. I'm about to watch a video that was recorded 5 years ago. It's a reflection of me back in 1998, how I overcome a challenge that has been haunting me for many, many years. When I watched this video, I actually got goosebumps at the back of my neck because I didn't know that it was recorded. And when I watched it, I was very fired up, something burning in my belly, and I felt it's very impactful even when I watch it myself. So I hope you can journey with me in these very powerful lessons that I'm going to share in this video that can also inspire you and give you content that can help you. Let's watch the video. Last person that raised my hand, he called me up, I stood up, and I told him my story. I was being bullied when I was young, I was called names, I was physically big but mentally, emotionally small. I was always picked by kids, by teachers as well, who say that I am stupid, that I'm not amount to anything. And so as I'm watching this video, I kind of relieve the pain. Because it was 1998, and see, now that I recall about it, I can feel the pain because it was a very difficult time of my life. Difficult time because I was a teenage and being tall and, new in the school, often picked by bullies, people who want to put me down, and approached by gangs that want to bully me. And not only that, not just the students, people who want to bully me, but teachers are also not encouraging in the sense where they can't do much. I wasn't thriving in my study, I wasn't thriving in a friendship, and I was always picked by people that want to come against me. So when I watch this video, it recalls the pain that I went through, for a couple of years, and until I pick up again by thriving in sports. I'm not good in study, but I'm good in sports. I made it to the school team, whether it's table tennis, it's basketball, or badminton, you name it. I'm in the school teams, javelin. Yeah, I'm a sports player. So until 1998, I was in a relationship that was toxic, and it was very painful, and I actually did something that is harmful to my body. So let's watch the video and continue. Become a belief that become a truth for me, which I hang on to it for years, and it has crippled and broke my confidence and self-esteem. So I was constantly filled with shame and anger and guilt and bad feelings. So when I throw that out to Tony and to everybody who is hearing it, he started to do his intervention and share his story. So this incident that happened to me in 1998 wasn't just painful to my body physically, but more importantly is the emotion and the mental. When I was in that session with Tony in this program, he actually rewired my brain. So I need to tell him what happened to me. I give him the stories, a bit of background, me being bullied, being picked by kids, being picked by the gangsters, and also didn't thrive in studies, right? And he set a context, and actually that was just the beginning part. So yeah, let's continue to watch the video and see what I say in the video. And that allowed me to. That was the first point where I was open and sharing to the world what's going on. And that was where the real actual healing started to begin. And because Tony is a master of language and rewiring your mind, he was telling me that this is no longer a scar, it's a tattoo. So when I see this is a tattoo, I say, what does a tattoo mean? So I told them As you watch the video, like I mentioned, it was 1998. I was in a very toxic relationship when I got into a fight with my then ex-girlfriend. The fight was so bad, I could not do anything about it. And in the midst of that anger and pain and shame and being not enough and not approving of myself, I just took out a knife and I just started cutting my hand. I didn't know how deep it was. I only know that I want to go as hard as I can to just keep cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. It was bleeding. I can hear the slash of my flesh. It was a very bloody sight that I will never want to visit again. But at that point of time, that was what I wanted to do. I couldn't even feel the pain as I was cutting. I just wanted to do it because I want to inflict pain into myself. I went to hospital that morning and 108 stitches, yeah, and I even have to hide that from my family members. A couple of months later, the scar is healed, but the heart and the mental is not healed. And before I know it, I actually went into depression. And since then, it has been haunting me. This scar reflects a certain personality and character in me that I was so shameful that I don't dare to share with the world. Every line represents meaning. It represents expansion, strength, victory, and love. So now when I see this scar, it's wow, strength. When people see it, I no longer hide. When people see it, I will just answer as it is. I will not used to, what's the scar? Oh, last time when I go young, I go out there, I fight with people, so they cut my hand. These are really, bro. I answer this way. Why? Because I don't want to feel stupid. What? I say, well, really? People cut my hand. Yeah, we fight. They cut my hand. That was how I hide. But now when I see people ask me, oh, I cut myself. Wow, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. So which means what? I accept myself. I love myself. And I'm willing to share this story openly, and I'm not ashamed of it anymore. Used to, but no longer. So I see this is a tattoo. What happened to the scar? It's a tattoo. Why tattoo? That's where I'll share with you how Tony Robbins reframed my mind to become a tattoo. So I actually embrace the scar that I have and accept myself that, you know, that I have flaws. I don't belong to the past anymore. And that past has made me to who I am today. It's about embracing the darkness, embracing the flaw that I have in me, and love me for who I am. Like I mentioned in the video, you know, Tony has turned that scar into a tattoo. So scar is something that is painful. Tattoo is something that is very artistic, that is very beautiful. And he even mentioned in the intervention, he even told me that some people need to pay for a tattoo. Mine is free. You know how powerful that is to reframe the mind. So whenever I see this tattoo of mine, it's about strength, you know, love, courage, and embracing that and tells the story that I'm no longer a victim of my past. I'm a victor of my future and my destiny. So this is a very powerful intervention that I had, and it has been a lesson for me. To be willing, to be seen, to be heard, and to expose myself to what the world wants from me in terms of my passion, my mission, my energy, and my purpose. So let's continue the video.
What's your biggest win since then?
Having stability in my career. I've never stepped into a career for more than 2 years. Was it 2 years? Or 1 year. I only remember the longest relationship I stay on is with my wife. That's the longest relationship. Okay? The longest relationship that I stay on outside of my wife is in the degree when I study 3 years. And the next longest relationship is when I'm in social resources. I stay here for 5 years. I found meaning in commitment. And I found most importantly, what I learned is the biggest win is it's not about me. It's no longer about being myself. But it's not about just attending to just me, but also to the people that I love. When I remove myself out of this equation, remove ego, remove myself, but really to servely inspire and love my family, love people, I felt I am more loving, I felt happier, I felt lighter. I think that was my biggest breakthrough. So since that intervention, since that breakthrough, I've gotten the wins that I want in my life in the area of financial result, family result. I bought a house, I bought a new car, soaring in my career. I dedicate my time and my energy to help people to improve themselves, to find meaning in the things that they do, and to grow to who they want to become, living their dreams, living their purpose, and living a fulfilled life. I become the bridge, I become the facilitator, I become the person that actually empower them and help them to grow to a different person. So it was very fulfilling, and as a result of that, in a way, I closed more sales, right? I closed more sales, I enrolled more people into what I'm promoting and what I believe in, and my income also grow. So my fulfillment grow, my income grow, I become happier, and it was very powerful for me because I found meaning in the things that I do. So that's what happened to me. My son came, and then my wife, my parents, a lot of pain. We went through a lot of pain. Sometimes go through a lot of pain because my parents still like to harp on an old story. But I have learned tools and strategies to get out of it. So it's very important. You know, as I watch the video, I remember myself that it's very important to be in an environment that allows me to grow. And in the environment that I used to be in doesn't serve me, I have to make a decision and have the courage to leave the environment. Whether it's your family, whether it's your job place, whether it's your community. If you surround with people or environment that doesn't empower you and lift you up, please leave. Rather be alone than with the wrong group. Yeah. So have that courage, because somehow you'll find that path. If you cannot find a community, create your own community. Yeah, you cannot find a job, then you know what, it's time to be a business owner or create your own job, create your own destiny. Yeah, so this is where I find that you create your own environment. Let's watch to the end. Remove me from the equation when I become selfless. When I was selfish, but when I become selfless, there's a lot of love for people. So there's something where I've gathered over the last 6 years. So finally, I want to share with you that focus on helping others will get you off the equation on yourself by giving more love and giving more act of service to others will give you a more purposeful and meaningful life. I hope this video adds value to you. Please encourage me by giving me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts in the comment below. I'm Dennis Tan, and I dare you to break through. See you in the next video.